How y'all doing? This is Damon Fordham coming to you live from my office in between classes. Anyway, glad you're here this evening. Hope all of you can hear me all right. I just want to say a few things briefly here. One is that you're using this technology with Facebook and it's able to go to people all around the world. People talk about how terrible Facebook is or how terrible social media is and all that. You know what's making Facebook good and what makes Facebook bad? You as the individual. Think about it. If are you putting out information that's really beneficial and helpful to people, or are you just using it for your own purposes to cause confusion and such? You know, Things like this should be used wisely, okay? Those of us out there who are teachers, let's use this great amount of technology to teach things on a positive level. And best of all, let's take the kind of things that we teach in our classrooms out to people who really need it the most. Right now, as we all know, there are a lot of young people out there who are growing up with absolutely no direction whatsoever for the most part. And while they're out there, those of us who grew up in the community or the times where we had this neighborhood filled with wisdom and knowledge, and even if the people were not formally educated, they had knowledge about life and how to deal with other human beings. Those of us who were fortunate enough to be beneficiaries of that, let that be the type of thing that we share with the young people. Because a lot of young folks don't know. I had a very good conversation last week, in fact last Sunday, with a young lady who grew up in these recent times without these type of things. So I say all that to say that if you know something that's real, why don't you use that type of thing to share on Facebook? Not just things on science, math, and history and so forth. Those things are important. We should share that too. But let's share our experiences on how to deal with others so that another generation of young people doesn't grow up and make the same amount of mistakes or stumble blindly as much as what's happening right now in the current generation, okay? So let's use social media as we should use our time wisely. I mean, entertainment's cool. I don't have a problem with that because we all need a relief from it. But seriously, folks, let's be smart about this and create another generation of young people who are also smart. This is Damon Fordham. Thank you for listening.